class.
Good afternoon.
How are you today? Are you all in? Rangi, you are in? Moses? Pamela? Sharon? Oh, that's good to hear. So today we are going to learn about preparing tour reports. And before that, I just want us to remember what we did in our previous session. Anybody? What we did in our previous session? Yes, components of a tour. And what did we say about it? Yes. You remember we say something to do with the 5 A's of tourism, right? And that's good, at least you can remember what we did in our previous session. So for today we are going to prepare a tour report, and I just want you to think about what a tour report can be, and who writes tour reports and how is it written. Just think about it. On the other hand, I want us to change our sitting arrangement so that I can have space, because I'll be walking around too much today. So come, you can sit. If I want space, I'm going to start it. Yes. Yes. That's it. So just keep thinking about what I've just said. What is a tour report? Who writes it? How is it written? Think about it. Are you in a position to think about it? Yes, anybody to tell us what you have discovered? Anybody? Anything about a tour report? Anything? Yes, Pamela?
A tour report is usually written normally by the tour operator after the activities have taken place.
Yes. A tour report generally is done after the whole tour process, right? After you are done with the tour activities, you visited a place and now you are back, that is when now a tour report is written. And who writes a tour report? Yes? Tour guide. Tour guide can write a tour report. So in our first learning outcome, which is identifying types of tour reports used in tours and travel operation, we are going to identify the different types of tour reports. And for that reason, I want anybody of you who knows any type of a tour report, just raise your hand. If you know any type of tour report, just raise your hand. Yes, Pamela, don't mention. Come here at the front. Anybody else who knows any type of a tour report? Anybody? Yes, Moses, come. So Pamela stands there, Moses come. So I want you, Sharon, go to Pamela, and then Maggie go to Moses, and learn the tour reports that they have. You can ask them questions. Can have a seat, and then now Sharon, you tell us what you learned from Pamela.
Yes. I've learned about tour itinerary.
Yes. What about it?
Date,
Yes.
time, destination,
Yes.
plan, we have the transport, accommodation.
That is true. Itinerary is one report that outlines the roadmap of a tour. Any other thing, Maggie, what have you learned from Pamela?
Field report.
Field?
Yeah, field.
Yes, and what about it?
It's all about what the tourists are going to do in the field, like maybe tent camping.
Yes, that is true. So some of the types of reports that we have, you can write. We have itinerary as been mentioned. We also have accident reports. After a tour, maybe something happened. You had an emergency. You need to write that report. We have financial reports. In that case, once you are on a trip, there is a budget that you are using. You have to outline how you use the money and the budget that is allocated to you. Another thing, we have the guides report. Guides report basically will just showcase what was done during the tour process from the start to the end. And then reservations and booking report, that is also important. So for today, we are going to learn about preparing a detailed tour report, and basically we are going to focus on a tour guide report, a guides report. So we are done with our first learning outcome. The second one, we are going to prepare a detailed tour report. And so under this, everybody has a phone, right? So I'm going to allow you to open your phone. So I'm going to give you a procedure through which you are going to prepare a tour report. And so you are going to follow my guideline, and you are going to work in tools, the way you are tools. I'll give you a guideline, and then you will write it there, then submit finally. So when preparing a tour report, you have to collect tour information. What does it entail, collecting tour information? Yes, Maggie?
Collecting tour information is like knowing where how the accommodation are, or maybe the activities.
Yes.
Tour.
Okay. And then talking about review of tour objectives. What does it entail, Moses?
You analyze what activity you're going to take in the tour.
What activities you participated in during the tour, because now you are writing a report after your trip. That is good. So just as you are, I want one of you to have a gadget and one of you. Then go to your WPS. Go to your WPS. Go to your WPS. Once you are on the WPS, components of a tour report, number one, there must be a cover page. And so that cover page should have a title. So let's all assume we are from Amboseli National Park. So at the cover page, just write a report on tour to Amboseli National Park, right? And then you write your name as the tour guide. Let's do that. So that's the cover page. On our next page, we are going to introduce our tour. Introduce your tour. In introduction, just tell us the dates, how many you were, which place you went to, the activities that you took part in. Are we together? Are we moving together? Okay, I can see Sharon's at par with me. That's nice. Next week, we are going to describe the tour. We are going to describe the tour. How was the tour basically? So we are from Amboseli. Just describe the tour to Amboseli. How was the experience? Were the visitors satisfied? I want you to write in your own words. What matters is that you know the procedure, right? Yes, I can see we are together. Next, we are going to write on the observations and findings. So we went to Amboseli, right? We went to observe wildlife and all that. What did we see? The animals that we saw, right? Yeah. If there are any activities that we saw, you write it down. All the activities we took part in, you just write it down. Yes. Are we together? That's nice. And what findings? Like maybe you went there, there's some information that you didn't know, but upon arriving to that destination, you are able to find out some activities and attractions that are there. You write that under observations and findings. And then the next thing, challenges that you faced. That is the next subtitle. Write the challenges that you faced in Amboseli. Yes, challenges that you faced in Amboseli. So maybe you are going there, it's red, it's dry, no water. Write anything that you experienced in Amboseli. See, you have been to Amboseli? Yes. So write the challenges that you faced. And then you are going to do financial summary. You remember you are the tour guide and the budget was in your hands. So financial summary is the next subtitle. Just mention how much you are given, what amount you are able to use in the trip, in the hotel facilities, if there was, in transportation, in emergency. That is now where financial information comes from. Are we together up to there, Sharon? I want to see you over. Yes, yes, yes. I can see we are together. Oh, that's nice. That's nice. I can see we are all moving up. Then finally, you are going to do a conclusion and summary. Conclusion. Just tell us in conclusion, how was the trip? Was it good? Will you recommend somebody next time? Yeah? And were the clients or the tourists that you had satisfied? What was their feedback? Now that is what you write for us in the conclusion and summary. And then finally, under appendix, we need to see the photos. So you can click there, go to insert. Under insert, pick some photos that we took in Amboseli and add them to the document. Yes, yes, I can see. Good, you inserted. So it's always important when preparing a report, give us the photos to act as an evidence. So let me see your work. Let me start with Pamela's group. So I want you to write down that laid out procedure from 1 to the last one. Just write the procedure in your book. Sharon, this is good. This is good. At least you inserted photos and all that. The procedure is good, but you are able to understand me. So I also want you to write down that procedure from title, cover page to the last part, which is conclusion. Write down that procedure.
And then after mentioning the activities, we went to the challenges. And then financial summary. Then conclusion and summary.
Let's clap for Pamela. Okay, this group, is there anything that Pamela has left out and you wish to add? Anything you think that yes, come and add? This is good, that is good, that's okay. So you can clap for yourself. At least I can see you got something concerning the procedure. And so, for your assignment, I want you to prepare your own tour report, assuming that you visited Nairobi National Park. The assignment is 10 marks and I will need it to be submitted on 29/10, and just collect it through your class representative, and then he will submit it to me. So thank you very much for your cooperation. Let's meet in our next session.